this was also very common. No, not very common, but very practical. Removing a splinter. Right, I have a few times splinter, like and you know the splinter are tiny, but it annoys so much, especially when you think about it. Ooh, wow. Right, and it says it is permitted to remove splinter on Shabbos if the splinter is right on Shabbos. So that's in general, but there is always but. If the splinter is deeply embedded in the skin and cannot be reached, one is permitted to cut into the skin in order to expose the splinter and remove it. However, one should be careful to avoid making a cut that will inevitably bleed, right? And to avoid removing the splinter in a manner that inevitably draw blood. Right. So meaning if when it's like on the surface, like sometimes you have a splinter, and it's like one part is under the skin, but some part is like out. So in this case, like you can take tweezers, like a tiny, like very precise tweezers, and you can take it out. But sometimes like you need to use a needle to take it out. So you have to calculate how deep is it. Right? So if it's very deep, right, as he said, he gives us permission to cut the skin, but again, we have to use our like common sense. If it's too deep, so most likely it's going to bleed, and it's not allowed. Right, we're not allowed to cause ourselves to bleed. It's Melacha of Shchita. Okay.